With Chris Hansen hot on their trail and their market cap plummeting, Roblox is in a sticky situation. Yesterday I made the video all about what's going on with Schlepp versus Roblox versus Louisiana now, and since then some pretty massive things have happened. Roblox went down for a little bit, but it was only down for like maybe a couple hours and it was already back up, so I'm not sure what was really going on there. But the first real big update is yesterday I talked about how they were making their private spaces 17 plus, basically making sexual content for 17-year-olds and up. Which is obviously an issue because in the US, the federal age of consent is not 17, it's 18. And private hangouts and like sexual-ish servers shouldn't even be on a children's platform in the first place, regardless of what your age is. But apparently they're considering 17 versus 18 for these experiences, the private spaces such as bathrooms or bedrooms. Which it's wild to me that they allow like sexual bathroom experiences. Do they have glory holes and stuff? What's going on Roblox? That's insane though that they just said they're considering 18 versus 17. Yeah, we'll consider making it legal, but still very weird over illegal. We'll think about it. But on top of that, David Balsack, I still don't know how to pronounce his name, the CEO of Roblox, his account got terminated on Roblox. And now this didn't happen very long either. He got unbanned the same day, just within a couple hours span. But it's still strange that the founder of Roblox, his account got banned for a little bit and then unbanned. So what's going on? Is this a good thing? Is this a bad thing? Are they kicking him out? Is he the reason that Roblox is doing all these weird, shady, child endangering things? Are they finally taking action against child predators on the app? No, probably not. I don't really know what's going on. But Roblox responded to the Louisiana lawsuit where the attorney general in Louisiana is suing Roblox. And this is what they had to say. We dedicate substantial resources to help detect and prevent inappropriate content and behavior. Our community standards set clear expectations for how to behave on Roblox and define restricted experiences. We have both advanced AI models together with a large, expertly trained team with thousands of members dedicated to protecting our users and monitoring 24/7 for inappropriate content. I don't know if it's just me, but the whole thought of AI age detection is very off-putting to me. YouTube's doing it to tailor the experience for the users based on what they watch, so I'm wondering if this is going to be a similar thing. I know they're supposed to be doing facial recognition here and like using IDs and stuff for their restricted experiences. So it sounds very similar, but also I think that's not good for the platform. Just get rid of those experiences. It's a children's game. Because even if you do scan people's faces, people are going to easily be able to trick it, or maybe they just have a baby face and maybe they only play games that are tailored towards young children, which is what predators are going to do. So the AI may think that they're a child and let them slip through to still harm children. For inappropriate content, our trust and safety team takes swift action, typically within minutes, to address I can't say that word. Is that volatile material, and accounts are removed through AI scans, user flags, and proactive monitoring. I don't know, I probably sound like a boomer saying this, but I don't trust AI to keep children and people safe on platforms. With a dedicated team focused on enforcement and swift removal, for instance, Diddy experiences violate our real-world sensitive events policy, and we have dedicated team working on scrubbing that content from the platform. And I even just went on Roblox to see if I could find those like weird R64 or R whatever games, and I looked up like R5 and it immediately popped one up. And there's 43 people playing this right now. So I mean, clearly they're not taking such swift action as they say. Cuz I literally found that in like 2 seconds. I didn't even know Diddy experiences were a thing though. Why would people even be allowed to make Diddy experiences in the first place? That is fucking wild. On Roblox? A Diddy party? In August, we released our latest open source model, Roblox Sentinel, an advanced AI-powered system designed to help detect children endangerment interactions earlier for faster intervention. That's a good thing, I suppose. You know, maybe it seems like they're trying. Human experts continue to be essential for investigating and intervening in the cases Sentinel detects. See, I like that update. That's a good change. But I refuse to believe that line right there. Our trust and safety team takes swift action, typically within minutes, when I found a sexual game in like 2 seconds on Roblox. But the actual attorney general who's suing Roblox responded to their response and said, fix it or shut it down. And I can't help but agree with you. Miss Liz Muriel, You got my vote, and I don't even live in Louisiana. Liz is quickly becoming my hero, though. I have so much respect for her. If only all the senators in the world, and just really just the United States, would act like her, then we would live in a much better place. And also, since I made my video yesterday, Roblox has taken action to actually take down some of the more offensive and like bad experiences on the platform, like Club Iris got taken down and Dollhouse Roleplay got taken down. Which is kind of crazy that these games were up for so long, and it took them having to get public scrutiny and everyone turning against them, getting their pitchforks out for them to actually do something about it. They didn't care until everyone else got on their ass about it. Even Chris Hansen. Maybe Chris Hansen's the one that made them do it. They were scared of being told to sit in the seat. Sit in the seat, Mr. Nutsack. Sit in the seat, Roblox CEO. Go ahead, take a seat. But I suppose at least voices are being heard. And they added in a new feature where parents can block their children from playing specific games on Roblox, but it for some reason only had a limitation of 100 games that parents can block. Which, considering people can just copy and paste different games and different experiences that are like basically the same exact thing, 100 blocks are not really going to do anything. Also, having a parent just sit there and meticulously block games all day long over and over and over, that shouldn't be a thing. Roblox should be on top of that themselves. It's their platform. They need to protect the people that are on it, which are kids, because it's a kids platform. But it says they acknowledge that it's been an issue and they're looking into it. An update from Roblox staff. They said, "Thanks for letting us know. We agree there is an issue and we're looking into it." Which I don't even know how there could be a limit in the first place. There shouldn't be a limit on how many games you can block. That doesn't make any sense. And another thing that I didn't go over in the last video is them clarifying their policy on romantic and sexual content. They said, "We're clarifying our policy that prohibits romantic and sexual content to also explicitly prohibit content, setting, or behavior that implies sexual activity." So they're prohibiting it, but they're also still having experiences that are 17 plus, maybe 18 plus in the future, that are bathroom and bedroom related. How does that, am I saying that right? Or does this mean this is canceling that out? I don't know. We're also announcing that in the coming months, we will restrict all unrated experiences. Okay, good. What? Previously restricted to users 13 or older? 13? For an unrated experience? To the developers and the people actively working on the experience to make these experiences broadly available, developers must complete our maturity and compliance questionnaire to receive a content maturity label so users and parents can easily identify which content is appropriate for them and their children. That's something good, at least, having ratings and like blocking people. But at the same time, people can lie about their age. They're going to lie about their age. It says like the average age on Roblox is like 13 or something, but I guarantee you it's a lot younger because everyone lies about their age. When I was like 10, I made a Facebook that said I was like 35 and that I worked at the Krusty Krab. We're rolling out new technology to detect volatile scenes. The goal of this tool is to detect I still can't say that word. User behavior in otherwise policy compliant experiences. For example, experiences that have a drawing feature may be compliant, but this technology can detect volatile creations made by users in that experience. Yeah, that's good because there was a game where you could draw stuff and people were literally just drawing sexual things and children were seeing that, which obviously is not good. But it's very clear they're just trying to save their own ass and save face at this point from everything burning down, trying to just keep all that they can of their toppling empire. But wasn't Roblox trying to implement like a dating feature not too long ago? I swear they were. Yeah, Roblox CEO continues his pitch of Roblox dating as a site. What the? Okay, we know where the issue is. It's the CEO, obviously. Yeah, I forgot about this. But even if they are planning on like separating the 17 plus or maybe 18 plus experiences from the children experiences, that's like having a daycare built right next to a strip club and only operating that daycare at midnight. Like the children are going to be involved in ways that they shouldn't even be knowledgeable of that subject. It's like letting someone from Super Weenie Hut Jr. into the Salty Spittoon. It's not going to end well. But also Indonesia is stepping in, throwing their hat in the ring, the whole country, and saying that they ask Roblox to open a local office and comply with child protection regulations or it may be banned. Which I say, hell yeah, Indonesia, keep it up. And the last and final update here is that Creekcraft, Cube INC, Remainings, and Soy Luz have left the Video Star program for Roblox, which, as you can see right there, all massive creators, over 1 million subscribers. If we go down here, there's more people that are leaving which is totaling 6 as of this post 2 days ago. All of them having over 500,000 subscribers or millions of subscribers and more, which is good. You know, the biggest people, the biggest money makers to their platform, the most advertisement to their platform, if they are, you know, pushing against the platform and not supporting the platform anymore, then maybe that will make them make some changes. But they're still going to be a billion-dollar company with or without them. So time will tell. You know, maybe if some other states follow suit with Louisiana and other countries follow suit with Indonesia, maybe we'll actually have a platform that's made for kids that actually protects the kids on the platform. But other than that, that's all the updates for this one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Maybe I'll catch you when Chris Hansen sets them down.